Genghis Khan's mother once said that one arrow can be broken easily, but many arrows are nearly indestructible. And this man was capable of storming a Great Wall. Vast numbers of people unite. They have an advantage if they're willing to risk their lives and participate in the upcoming storm. Right now, there's a Facebook event titled Storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. The event is set to occur on September 20th, but you might want to get there early because parking is going to be tough with over 1 million people planning to show up. They're meeting up at the Area 51 Alien Center tourist attraction to formulate their plan. If the men in black hadn't kept the public in the shadows for so long about aliens existing, it wouldn't have to come to this. From Naruto run faster than bullets, to hang gliding from Mount Tikaboo.
Alright everybody, now grab your running shoes and let's find them aliens.
Here are the best ways to storm Area 51. Number 10. Participation and dedication. Many people have tried to get into Area 51 before, but never this many people at the same time. That's why it almost seems like it could be possible. If 1 million people actually go through with this event, the moment would go down in history as one of the most defiant moments in memeing history. Even if people don't go through with the charge and stay at the Alien Tourist Center, it still shows the government that we're fed up with all this classified information and black projects with our tax dollars. Even if aliens are moved from the base days before the storming, people would at least be curious what ridiculous aircraft is hidden inside. This plan is crazy enough to work, but there will be many casualties. Typically, Area 51 guards might expect a couple people to come in, take a photo with the sign, and then tell them to go away. But what would their plan be for a 1 million-person army charging at them? At what point in time when the camo dudes in the Air Force at Area 51 feel mercy for taking the lives of truth seekers? They might not show no mercy at all. Number 9. Possible entry points. As far as the chosen date goes, the weather in southern Nevada should be pretty nice during this time of year, and at 3 a.m., it might get a little bit chilly, but not too bad. I would say there are 3 possible entry points due to the rugged terrain. Trying to enter from the west side is nearly impossible due to the lack of nearby highways. The first one that seems possible is by marching up Bald Mountain, which appears to be the most direct and shortest route. If you plan on using a motorcycle, make sure it's fully equipped with gasoline and be prepared to reach a security gate at the top of the mountain. The top of this hill is likely filled with snipers and armed vehicles that will shoot on sight, but they can't hit everyone, right? This is roughly about an 18-mile drive to Groom Lake. A longer but possibly safer route you can go is also by taking the Back Gate Road, which passes by Chalk Mountain and eventually gets you to the northern edge of Groom Lake. There seems to be some sneaky roads that lead from the south that could get you further west, but no road going north to Area 51. Some rumors would even hint to a secret underground way to get into Area 51 by an abandoned mine, which might be something to look into. Number 8. Area 51 defenses. If our borders were defended half as secure as Area 51, illegal immigration might not be such an issue. The security and surveillance around this stretch of land seems to be mysteriously high if it were just any normal airbase. It's one of the largest no-fly zones in the US, too. Private contractors who likely receive higher wages to protect this land, known as camo dudes, watch anyone who ventures close to the base like a hawk. This essentially gives them the ability to use deadly force if you dare cross the line and not technically be associated with the Air Force. They're believed to be associated with the URS Corporation, who also protects NASA facilities. For most people, the miles upon miles of desolate desert land with steep, jagged, unnavigable mountains would normally be enough to keep 99.9% of the population from even considering this trip to Area 51. But not too much for the courageous Naruto runners or the Kyle's chugging Mountain Dew and energy drink. The dirt trail leading to Area 51 contains motion detectors, and vehicles identified as Apache helicopters could track your every move. Number 7. Eliminating motion detectors and cameras. There are really many other places that might be a lot easier to storm than Area 51, but no one said that finding out the truth would be easy. If you and thousands of other people were able to make it down one of the dirt trails we mentioned earlier by dirt bike, Naruto run, four-wheeler, ATV, or other modes of transportation, it would be a good idea to bring a pair of cable cutters with you. Motion detectors are likely buried under the sand, and snapping a cable might be a small thorn in their paw. It'll also keep them from knowing how fast everyone is moving. Video cameras will also give them an idea of what's going on and who's trying to get in. What other places would you want to storm someday? Let us know in the comments section, and maybe we'll feature you in an upcoming video. Number 6. Consider dirt bikes. Dirt bikes are great for storming Area 51, and the Kyles who like Monster energy drinks might have experience with this vehicle. Dirt bikes can allow you to ride on unstable or soft terrain such as snow, sands, bogs, and mud. The terrain near Area 51 is quite rocky, so you might want to stick to the trail unless you reach some smoother land. Be sure to carry a spare tire with you if you can too. You also won't have too much difficulty taking these to your next hiding spot during the storming of Area 51. A good advantage to them is that they fit through small spaces that the camo dudes might not be able to get to. Being a moving target should help you survive long enough to reach the base. Number 5. Wear a ghillie suit. Sometimes your best defense can be camouflage, and animals may take thousands of years of evolving to have the ability to blend into their environment. You can do it in a matter of 24 hours with Amazon Prime's next day shipping. Outdoor ghillie suits are available online in various colors and camouflages to help you adapt to your habitat, and hopefully keep you safe from the camo dudes or even security guards. With a bunch of customer reviews, gain a 4.5-star rating, you'd have to assume that this thing is getting the job done. Make sure you go with the desert camouflage or even something dark to blend in with the night. It's made up of 98% polyester. Hopefully your smell won't give you away. With the right camouflage, the camo dudes might think you're a bush or a rock, which could give you an advantage compared to some of their uniforms. Number 4. Hang gliders. Nevada skies will likely be clear enough for you to look into the cosmos and decide for yourself if we're all alone, but it appears as though that is no longer satisfying people's curiosity about this space. If you're a veteran hiker, you can even take the hike up to Tikaboo Peak in order to get the only legal view of Area 51. However, it seems like it would also be possible to get to the top with a hang glider. You might be able to glide your way down and get closer to Area 51 without wasting too much energy in the process. Imagine thousands of people hang gliding in the sky directly towards one of the most secure bases in the world. They couldn't shoot down every hang glider, could they? Be sure to keep a parachute on you just in case things don't go as planned. If things do go as planned, you should be able to at least make it to Bald Mountain or somewhere close by. Maybe a dirt biker would be willing to pick you up? Leave this one up to the furries, since Area 51 guards won't shoot at animals. Number 3. Eliminate detection. Another big problem with the raid that everyone is planning is that even though it's planned for the nighttime, thermal sensors will likely still be able to detect you unless you do something about it. We certainly were not kidding about the aluminum foil early on in the video. Metallic material might be able to help you become less detectable to thermal vision, and pair with a ghillie suit to go over it, it should be a good outfit to go with. If you got a Kevlar vest, go for it. There's a good reason why aliens are known for wearing metallic suits. It might turn out that these thermal blankets could help shield your body heat from thermal detectors. It can bring you the best of both worlds by giving you the warmth during a cold night and also the coolness of a hot day. They're even used by Uber Eats drivers to deliver hot and cold beverages to keep them at a stable temperature. Uber Eats times might be a little bit slow during the storming, so that brings me to my next one. Number 2. Your equipment. If you've already planned on surviving the zombie apocalypse somehow, you might have a good idea of what you need to bring to this stormy mission. Considering that you might have to do a decent amount of running or hiking, you definitely need a good pair of shoes. You should also buy a pair of night vision goggles to help make sure that you're staying on the right path. Bring with you as many meals ready to eat, or MREs, as possible, because you're going to need a lot of energy to pull this off. Water will be an imperative resource, which is why a camel pack is a good idea, which will keep you properly hydrated in the desert. Flares might also come in handy to help guide the hordes of people who are trying to make their way into the base. They could also be used as decoys for heat-seeking missiles. Giant lights or even laser beams used by attack helicopters should be promptly reflected with a mirror if possible. You might want to consider bringing a first aid kit, but if you have Belle Delphini's bathwater, that should be able to heal a Naratu runner to full health in a matter of seconds. Number 1. Reaching the base. Okay, so congratulations. Somehow you're one of the surviving warriors that went all the way to Groom Lake. Now what? Where are the aliens anyway? Would they really even store them here after people know about the raid? Could they still be stored at Wright-Patterson Base in Ohio like some documents state? All that for nothing. Whoa, not so fast. You probably showed up in a dirt bike or a truck, but maybe you could be leaving in some advanced alien aircraft with your new alien girlfriend in the back seat. She wants to take you back to her planet where clothing is unheard of. Maybe before you start searching, you can grab a quick bite to eat at Del Taco and get ready to bust open some doors and save some aliens. Some claim that the real hangars with the advanced aircraft are actually camouflaged with the mountain over the top, and you can't spot them all, like in this photo. Many claim that the reason Area 51 isn't completely censored off of Google Maps is because the vast majority of the base still lies underground. You're gonna have to do whatever it takes to find out everything. The S4 base was revealed by Bob Lazar before its existence went public. According to him, this was where they used reverse engineering to construct a flying saucer at Groom Lake. It's located just south at another dry lake by the Pampas Mountains. This one is extremely camouflaged to the point where you can't even really see it on Google Maps. The hangar doors use a sandy texture that blends in with the mountains, and it consists of anywhere from 9 to 10 hangars. Inside these hangars, engineers would use what they learned from crash UFOs such as the Roswell incident to create otherworldly flying objects. Hopefully you can figure out how to fly one.
So what will your strategy be during the Area 51 storm? Let us know in the comments section and maybe we'll feature you in an upcoming video.